Well, hello everybody. We are back from work. Hopefully, we can get back some of the E that we lost earlier today. I am going to be honest. I'm a little torn about whether or not I should even be doing this. I'm a little exhausted, mentally and physically, and I know I'm not going to get my best chess game here. Um, but I think I can learn enough from a loss here that I'm not planning on losing. That um, even the loss in Elo um, is going to be beneficial in the long run. So we get a 1296 from India. About my rating, I think I believe myself to be a lot stronger than someone who's right at 1300, but uh, I guess we'll find out here in a moment. All right. So one thing that we are going to do is we're going to try and pick up our pace earlier. Um, I don't want to feel the insane time pressure that I've been feeling recently. So I think that's going to be a focus. The other focus of this game is going to be that we're going to try and consult our checklist a whole lot more. Maybe even every move from here on out. I don't know if it's feasible to checklist every single move. All right, e6. Blocking in their bishop. We're going to have a fairly close center this game. I think knight f3 just seems pretty straightforward. We're closer to castling. Okay. Normally I want to play c4, but they played c4, or they played c5. So I'm tempted to just play c3 and let them take. Well, a pretty symmetrical structure. All right. So it is worth noting we do have this check, but I mean there's moves. We could go straight for an endgame, which would be takes. So yeah, takes, rook takes, check, blocks. No, that all starts with c3. So we're gonna start with c3. But the queen would then go to a4. Okay. So bishop d3. I'm not particularly scared of c4. I think I want to keep this light squared bishop on the board for now. And the reason why is because we have this dark square structure. So we're not gonna bring our bishop out and then get Noah's Arks after. Okay. Okay, so there's no takes as we are defending this with two pawns. There is takes, but there's no double takes. So we're just gonna defend the weak pawn here and move on with our life. Queen c2. Okay, I'm totally fine with this. And we might push. Well, hang on. We need to figure if we're gonna push e5, we're gonna have to figure out what to do. Okay. Well, we could just play b4. Okay, no. We're gonna start with knight bd2, and then b4. Now if takes, we can stick our knight over here. e4 also a move. We can take back with our knight. The knight out, we jump back, and if they take, we'll take back. We're okay trading off our darkspawn bishop here. In fact, I am actually very tempted for my next move to be bishop g5. Just to get this bishop off the board. It's a very bad bishop. Okay, well, I guess we're not playing bishop g5. We might drop back anyway. Okay, now e5 is also or e4 is also a move. So our breaks are e4 and b3, and our last candidate move is bishop g3. All have different plans. b3, I think we take back with the queen and try and get the queens off the board. And I do like this. Well, now this pawn's very weak, and they do still have... They do have ways to get to the pawn. Takes. Queen takes. We could just castle. Okay, so I don't like any of those candidate moves, so I'm gonna go ahead with bishop g3 and then bishop h4. And if bishop g4 induces g5, we can briefly consider taking, but I don't like this here. Here, we're gonna actually do this way. Instead of dropping back, I should have moved forward. But I think we're good enough to get away with this inaccuracy. Bishop e5. And now, random bishop move, or random knight move, we take the pawn. No takes, we take. And random move, like castle's queenside, we take. Okay. And I think we can safely castle kingside here. And suddenly, I think, okay, not really scared. Suddenly, I like my position. Okay, we can jump back. If they push. In fact, we might jump. Well, if they push, huh. Okay, so b3. I really like b3 now because we can slide our bishop, or we can slide our rook over and start sending our a pawn as well. But b3, okay, we're gonna start with b3. Both g4 and e5. I like both these moves for black. e5 opens the bishop. Okay. Now we are hitting. So now e5 is actually pretty good. Okay. I kind of thought that that this was better. And the reason why is now neither of these pawns can really advance. I think both these pawns are kind of frozen. So you push this one, I take. You push this one, I probably take away from the center. Breaking some chess principles, but it looks good. But now I just yoink the pawn. Yeah, I didn't understand the idea here. Just like hanging an entire S pawn. Okay. This hits the queen. You push, I take with check. You can slide over. Okay. Okay, so we have to look at takes. I don't think it gets us anywhere. So I do like... I like h3. The reason why is because it makes the luft. There's no dark square bishop because we... Oh no, there is a dark square bishop. But it makes the luft and freezes their h4 pawn. So yeah, h3. At some point, they are going to have to play this move. At which point we take instantly. I don't even think we think about it. Oh, he's gonna fling pawns. So we can take. And if we want to stop the bleeding, I think we can give the pawn, or we can give the bishop up. But I think that's a last resort, because okay. Yeah, there's no light square bishop to sack here. This is a check. Trying to pick up the pawn. Takes. We take here. We're just cleanly up 2 pawns. And I can't decide whether I want to play c4, knight e3, or knight d3. Rook b1. We also have this check. But I don't want to let the rook in. Okay, we're going to start with, I think, knight f3, actually. Or knight e f3. To connect the rooks. Okay, he's going to double. If they do double, I can take. No, I can't take because bishop. Takes. We do just have king h1. Yeah, this is check. Whatever they do with the king, instead of taking the pawn, we actually slide back, preparing to capture if they double. So queen f5. So what they do, we slide back and target the pawn, and get ready to stick our knight there. Oh, okay. I'm tempted to take now, hitting the pawn. But then they double. Okay, we can go for a knockout blow, but sick line. Okay. So sick line I'm calculating is we drop the queen back. If they double, takes, but now bishop takes. So we drop the queen back. If they double, oh shit. Okay, hang on. So what I'm noticing is this would be mate if the knight wasn't here. I know we said we were going to pick up the pace, but this seems so close to just completely winning. Okay. We drop back, this rook is hanging, so almost certainly. Just king h1. We can bring our rook over. Oh, that was really bad. Okay. So now we no longer have the idea that we had. But this is actually kind of hard to deal with. It's not that hard to deal with. We're just bring our queen all the way back. Queen c2. If they double, we have rook g1. not mate. He's gonna try and set something up, but oh, I wish I had a Darkspear Bishop right now. To be honest, I don't see the idea. Bishop b3 takes. If queen takes, I can take. That also gives up a critical square here. I don't see how you could possibly allow. Okay, yeah. This is check. This takes. Yep, that was the only move I saw. F4. Yeah, my commentary is kind of suffering here. This stupid knight wasn't in the way. The pawn would be hanging. This is check. Okay, check in whichever way he moves. We can give it... Oh, no, queen takes. No, there's no queen takes. Okay, this is check. If bishop takes, we take the rook. If king takes... No, king can't take. If queen takes, we take the queen. This is check. Okay, well, I think we've won. This is check. We can get the queens off the board. If takes, we take the queen. If queen blocks, we take the queen. You can't take because Rookie 1 here, and we get rooks off the board. There we go. That's what I like to see. We played that, well, commentary was bad. But I think 1288 is once again a new peak, so we got our 6 elo back from earlier today. Yeah, sorry, I was so exhausted getting off work that I didn't even want to play this game. I'm happy I did. Though I think, to be honest, the only reason we win this one is because opponent played terribly. But we're gonna do some reviewing. Maybe with some luck we get a brilliant move for the discovery. Nope, did not get a brilliant move. We'll move chat across the screen. I want to see the whole board. You know what? You can just come down. No one's joining our chat. We had a miss. Where the heck was our miss? This must be where we missed. We missed like a pawn. Okay. Yeah. This was our last. Whoa, this is good for black, but it's book. But it's good for bat. I don't know. Okay, so I'm assuming I am supposed to play c4 here. So instead of developing the knight, I just play c4. No? c4. Bishop d3. Walking into c4? I don't know. Apparently this is unambitious, as it is. So e3. e6. Knight f3. c5. Oh, I'm still doing fine here. c5. Knight b to d2 is apparently... Really? I can just... What about takes? C takes d4. Good for white. E takes d4. Okay. And now we just have an open file in the center, I guess, is what it's arguing. Have some pretty clear development. I don't know about this. Okay, queen b6. Knight b3. Which reinforces the pawn. Bishop d6. What? Yeah, so bishop d6. We probably take. I'd have to imagine. Yeah, bishop takes. Queen takes. Bishop d3. Bishop b5 check. Okay. Well, there's book here. The thing to know here is knight f3. We're doing fine. C5. We can totally allow takes. Yeah, knight bd2. Knight bd2, and we're chilling. Okay, back to the review. Okay. Okay, hang on. So h6. So we played bishop g3. Here we already have a nice advantage. I proposed we should have played it here instead. Bishop e5. Apparently a lot of our advantages goes away. Okay, we were always looking at this e4, but we apparently missed it here. I'm going to go ahead and suggest that we probably missed a lot of chances to play e4. Long castles were already a lot better, which is actually a little insane to me. And we missed something. In fact, we missed something. It went right by our miss. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so once again, we weren't looking at it here, but we were looking at this b3 idea, which is just best here. But we played this instead, which loses apparently a pawn of advantage. So why is b3 so good? b3, c takes b3, a takes b3, and I assume I play c4. So h5. Oh, that's a5. Sorry, h5. Which is not a move they were going to play. Well, g5 is best, apparently. h5. It's about the same. Okay, they're going to go for this attack either way. So g5 they do find. And yeah, just play c4. And we say, so what? Okay, takes... So he takes c4 is like lost on the spot? Takes back with the knight. Queen b4 check. Knight cd2. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not seeing it. Knight g4. What the? Bishop takes h8. Oh wait, why? What? Okay, let's look at a different move. Knight d5. Well, but it's the same thing. That's just like a whole ass... You can't even take it back this way. Oh no, it's pinned. Oh no, knight d5. Okay, let's stop looking at these lines where we sacrifice. Knight d5. Bishop e8. Oh my god. Is the point that everything's just like... Is the idea that this is Zugzwang? B8, rook a4. Knight d5. And knight d5. No, but I take. Okay. Queen b6. Whoa, no, wait, it was giving up a whole... Okay, queen b6. I assume we jump in. Yeah, knight c4. If we come up, then... Oh my god. So, that was just insane computer line, I think. I really don't know how else to describe that. That was crazy. I don't know if I find the point of b3 there. I'm gonna stay as a 1200. That was fairly unrealistic for me to find that bishop takes f6, or the of that b3. Yeah, bishop takes f6. Ah, shit. Review. Where's my miss? c4. Whoa. Hang on. Okay, here we go. So free pawn. Free pawn. So we saw the fork. So f4. We played f4. f3 somehow. Rook ac1, which I think is what we played. Like after f4. So, okay. Yeah, we saw this instantly. Takes. If back. Oh no, yeah. Yep. And now this is over. Whoa, what is making that sound? Is it you? It is you. Let's just go to the next song. What are we, 159? Whatever, the first song after 2 hours. Is it? Me? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, we saw that this was... Okay. How did we miss... How did we miss this? We threw this away for some reason. hang on. Let's go back to where we perfectly fine. B3, knight E1, H5, best, lost a pawn, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Oh no, best, best. Oh, we just missed this. Crazy. Oh, we were so worried about this doubling idea. This is why we missed this. Oh no, we were focused on, we were like hyper focused on this idea, bringing our knight out, which turned out to not work. But what we missed, actually, is this might be a even trade. So, takes. Oh, check. So let's just say, 91. Or no, let's say random move. What actually was the best move? I'm kind of curious. So king h1, just getting out of the way. Yeah, random move. And we're still winning here. So rook a b1, hitting the queen. We give the pawn up. Forced. I guess they're just not breaking through here. So we could have just let them do their plan and be fine. Okay. Queen d5 check, yeah. I don't know how we missed that. And here's where they start running into trouble. I mean, they were losing. And yeah, this is dead lost. We just traded everything off. We're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns to their 3. We're up 3 pawns and an exchange. No, 3 pawns and a full rook. So we're up a rook and 3 pawns. Yeah, knight c2 somehow best move, which makes no sense to me. Yeah, but rook ac1, and what I was saying at the end here is you can't take on e3. I mean, obviously best move. Rook ge1. What my idea here was, okay, so, which I actually missed what their idea was. Okay, here we go. Rook takes g2, but we just take the knight. So they would have probably played this. Also bad. Puts the mate in 2. But let's just say they jump back. We now have this. And yeah, black was cooked already, but now they're like super cooked. With 2 passes in the center, we have this rook. Once knight leaves, we're gonna put the rook here and pick up one of the pawns. It's just over. Let's say takes. Check. Check. Oh, well, maybe not there, but we had this check. We would have saw this because we wouldn't have been amazingly tired. Only move, picking off the knight. And now the game's really over. This pawn's gonna fall. King is stuck on here and here. So we would just push the pawn. If the king gets all the way up, we drop the rook back, and now there's no way to dislodge the rook and prevent promotion. If you push the pawns, well, not that pawn push specifically. Yeah, if you try and push these pawns, wow. Okay. Oh. So yeah, b6. I would just come here. And if you ever push this pawn, I'm gonna just take it with my knight because I can drop the rook back to safety so that the king can never take it. And I promote this pawn, which is on the other side of the rook. So takes or push, takes, push. Okay, we're gonna just play poorly so I can show you the other idea. So yeah, if the king gets up here to king g5, we just drop back. And now none of these pawns can ever fall because the king cannot get past this square with this rook containing it. It also can't even get to the square, so here we go. So yeah, that was my stream. New peak rating, I guess. I'm exhausted though. And I want to be done. So we're going to be done. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. And hopefully we can get a new peak tomorrow morning. All right.